Okay, so the discussion questions for this chapter is who were the Magi and why were they significant in the story, right? We talked about them being wise men, but I would even look up, right? Where were they from and what was it that they actually studied? And, them being like Einstein and Newton and just really understanding who these men were with their riches and all of that and how they were willing to cross the desert and just what that journey was like. And again, that's why they were significant. Um, and so again, like what does the response to the star and to the journey say? Like they see glory, they see something big happening. So what is the response and the journey they're willing to take teach us about faith? And so I think about just like we said, all the other people in the genealogy of Jesus that weren't Israelites, same thing. These people aren't Israelites and they are chosen to be in the story and they honor Jesus, right? They have faith. That's what's so cool is it's like they have faith in a God that's like that it's cool how God's including all of us. He's after all of us. And it's not just about speaking to the Israelite people, especially the ones that are blind, that like they can't even see him when he's right in front of them. But these other people do see what's going on. And it just shows, even if you're a Christian, even if like don't stay in your pocket, realize that the Lord is calling people from everywhere, that there are people he's revealing himself to. He's doing big and mighty things in their life that's making their jaw drop and making them go, that's God. So anyway, just the fact that he revealed himself to Gentiles, to people that were not Israelites. Okay, next. What does this tell you about worship, or what have you learned about worship, right? Their worship of Jesus. What does it tell you about the true nature of worship? So the way that they responded, and even just if you want to look it up and understand more about what worship actually is, but I would say, how can you not only first check in on what it is that you're worshiping, but change the way you worship or deepen the way you worship by understanding worship more of what it is and having like a willingness and a gladness to offer yourself. Number 3, obedience. What can we learn from Joseph's obedience? Honestly, all throughout this, I would say through Mary's obedience, Joseph's obedience, the wise men's obedience, right? Like everything we're hearing about obedience and prompting and timing and quickening and just being responsive to the Lord, right? And how can you apply that to your life? How can you respond and even maybe ask the Lord, like if you hear something, ask him, say, Lord, was this you? And he'll confirm it, right? And then number 4, provision. So, what have you learned and how can this give you confidence in God's provision, right? Not only his provision of resources, but his providence in the times of danger, how he helps make a way out. I have personally experienced that where I'm standing somewhere and I feel the Lord and I hear him be like, get out of here now, right? It's like 3, 2, 1, go, or you're stuck, like you're in danger. And so him making a way out. And I know that the Lord will get to him being called a shepherd, but even in this, a North Star, like how having that North Star, having the Lord in front of you, knowing that you're following him, you're not running ahead of him, you're not trying to pave your own path and get yourself into danger and get yourself stuck, but by slowing down, waiting for his cue, knowing that he is a guiding light, that he is a guiding star, his word is even guiding us. But how you can see him that way and treat him that way and be submissive that way and like let him lead and follow and see what is there, right? Like you might not even know what's there. You're just following the star and then you find Jesus. You find that the king is born. And then lastly, and just again, how the Lord is protecting you. So it's like how he's providing, he's protecting. And then lastly, I would say because the fulfillment of the prophecies, right? How the fulfillment of the prophecies, how is that building your faith? When you're seeing things that were claimed in the past that are so like all over the place, but that all the dots are connecting. And so I would look up Jeremiah 31:15, Micah 5:2, Hosea 11:1, and let me see which prophecy says that Jesus will be a Nazarene, because I think that's a different one than these. Oh, well, I guess it says in Matthew, but I'm like, where does it say in the Old Testament? I'll find it maybe and add it to. But start with those three prophecies. If you want to read the whole chapter, or I would even go to the Enduring Word on commentary, like go to the Enduring Word, Jeremiah 31, and then scroll to 15 and like read that verse and what other commentary they have around it. Micah 5:2, same thing. And um, just understand those prophecies, read those verses, and just pray on it and connect. So, anyway, I hope that this helps. I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.